So today I wanted to tell you guys one thing that you must do before you go out to approach girls or before you go out to meet up with a girl or go out on a date. Before you go to see any chicks, make sure that you have a plan of what you want to do. Okay? So what I mean by plan, I mean more so what is your intentions for the night? What are you trying to make happen? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the technically like the plan of, oh well, I'm going on a date with this girl, so I plan to just do take her here because she wants to go here. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what is your plan for you in this situation. So what that means is sometimes you have to be you go out and you might not really think about what exactly you're trying to do. You just kind of go with the flow. So basically what I'm saying is that you should not just go with the flow. You should have a plan of what you're trying to do before you actually do it. So let's say, for example, you're going out with some of your friends and you're going out to some bars to holler at some girls, right? But your objective is to see some chicks or whatever. But what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get some girls' numbers? Are you trying to take a girl with you home that night? Are you trying to pull some chick out of the club so you can take her to another spot real quick to get to know her a little better? What is your plan? And the reason why I say this is because if you have your plan beforehand, it's going to make it easier for you to get what you want. You understand? Because in the back of your head, you might say, oh yeah, well, I want to meet a chick and it'd be cool if I could bring her home tonight. But whatever happens, happens. But you're not really dedicated to that plan of bringing her home. You're more dedicated to whatever happens, happens. And that's what a lot of guys do, is that they have this thing in their head where they say, well, whatever happens, happens. I'll just go out and chill and I'll see what happens. And when you do that, what happens is that a lot of times you don't really get what you was really wanting. You don't really get what you want, because in the back of your head, you're saying, damn, I really wanted to meet a chick and take her home tonight. But what happened was, since you were on that whatever happened shit, you weren't really doing the things to try to make that happen, because that wasn't really your initial plan. You were just on some whatever happened shit. It's like this, you can go out there with the whole whatever happens attitude, and you could still, let's say, get a chick to come back home with you. That could happen. But what happens is that when you just leave it up to whatever, and you leave it up to whatever happens, then you're getting yourself in a position where it might be a little less likely you're going to get what you want. For example, let's say if I was going to the store, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we was chilling, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to the store and get some snacks or whatever. And I ask you, hey, what do you want? I'm going to the store. What do you want? Right? And then you tell me, yeah, just get whatever. Right? Now, if you tell me to get whatever, what's going to happen is there's going to be a chance that whatever I get you might not be what you want, because you weren't clear on what you want. So let's say if you say get whatever, and I end up getting some nacho cheese Doritos for you, and you're like, damn, I wish this guy wouldn't have got that, because I don't really like nacho cheese like that. But you told me to get whatever, so I got whatever. So the thing that you're getting is some whatever shit. It's not something you even wanted. But then there's a chance that you say, hey, get whatever, and I might get you some Sun Chips or something, and you love Sun Chips. So in that case, it worked. So now, even though you said get whatever, you got what you wanted. But then, see, when you do that whole whatever shit, there's I'd say like a 50% chance, that you're not going to get what you want. Now, let's flip this and I say, hey, I'm going to go to the store. What do you want? And you tell me, hey, make sure you get me those Sun Chips. Right? So I go to the store and I bring back exactly what you want, because you're already putting that out there that that's what you want. I heard it, I went to get it, and now you got it. You got exactly what you want, because you put it out there first. You had that thing in your head that you wanted this to happen, and you made it happen. You understand? Now, is there a chance where I'll go to the store and there won't be any Sun Chips? Of course. So is there a chance where you have a plan in your head saying, I want to take a woman home tonight, and then you go there and it doesn't happen, of course, that can also happen. But you're more likely to take a chick home if you already have that plan in your head. Do you understand? So it has to start with you before you even go out, because when you leave it to whatever happens, then there's going to be a lot of chances where you don't really get what you want. You understand? This is very important. So like, let's say, if you let's say you were going out on a date with a chick. You met a chick, you already exchanged numbers, you set up a date. Now you're about to go on a date with this girl, right? Now, let's say you like, damn, I really want to take this girl home, tonight when we, after we go to the movies or whatever, I want to take her back to my place, right? So now if you have that in your head, what's going to happen is while you're interacting with this girl, you're going to be doing things that are going to lead it into a way where she's going to feel that energy of you wanting to take her back to your place. So you might be a little bit more flirtatious, than you would if you was just like on some whatever shit. You understand? So if you're doing that, then that's going to make her, feel the vibe. If she's feeling you like that, she's going to be feeling that. So then when you actually, make that move and say, hey, we should go back to my place for a little bit, kick it over there. And she's more likely to want to do that because you've already set it up. You've set up that situation where you were flirting with her, getting her all hot and heavy, and then now it's going to be a easier thing for her to even want to go back because now she's already ready. But that came from you starting that, and that came from you starting that only because in your mind you already had it where you wanted that to happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because whatever you think about, you're going to act on it, and then that's going to, manifest itself. You understand? So this is why it's very important that you have that plan in your head and not just be on some whatever shit. Because if you was on some whatever shit, but you kind of wanted her to go home with you, but you was like, oh, well, whatever happens. I'm not really going to, try to do anything. I'm just going to whatever, see what happens. You go to the movies with this chick. You're just kind of chilling there. You're kind of talking. You're not really like getting sexual with her. You're not really flirting at that much because it's just like whatever. You understand? And then when it comes time for you to say, hey, let's go back to my place, even you yourself might not even invite her because your whole vibe is like, well, I don't know, whatever. If it happens, it happens. You're not really trying to make it happen. Do you understand? So this is why it's important that you have that plan. And again, like I said, if you have that plan of, hey, I want to take her home, and then let's say you say, yeah, let's go back to my place, and she says no, or she says, I don't want to go back there, then that is still cool. But the fact is that you already had it in place because now, you're at a better position for her to have had said yes. Do you understand? If she doesn't say yes, then it's all good. You just, keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing as if, let's say you had a plan to go out and bring a chick home from the club or whatever, that some chick you just met, and let's say it doesn't happen. You understand? And it's still cool because either way, you are practicing putting that energy out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is the thing. Just because you have the plan in your head doesn't mean that you can't switch up the plan later on if other things occur. So basically what that means is, let's say you were like so adamant on like, yo, I just want to take a chick home, right? But then you meet a chick and you're trying to take her home, but she's like, no, I don't want to go to your place, but I'll give you my number. And you're like, okay, cool. So now your whole plan wasn't to get numbers, but you're like, all right, fine, I'll take your number. You understand? So you switched it because of that situation. Or let's say you had a plan of just going out to, get girls' numbers. And then let's say you going out trying to get girls' numbers, whatever, and then it ends up some chick wants to like come back to your place. You don't have to be like, oh, damn, but my plan was to just get her number. You understand? If you feel like you want to take her back to your place, then take her back to your place. You could switch it up. But again, from the jump, you should always have that plan. You should always have a direction of where you're trying to take it, of where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do during that night, during those interactions, because it's going to make you get what you want more. Trust me, you're because if you just leave everything up to chance, or you just leave everything in the hands of the girl, like, oh well, I'll just wait around and see what she says about things, and all that other crap. No, you got to take that initiative. You have to have your mindset on what you're trying to do. You have to go out there and make it happen, and intend to make it happen, and try to make it go down. You understand? So it's very important for you to have that plan when you are out there going out and fucking with these girls.
Master the game by joining dating and life coach Mr. Locario live in New York City on Friday, May 15th at So Techie Spaces for his new seminar, Reclaim the Game. Mr. Locario has some exclusive new realistic approaches to the dating game that will help you be successful with women. Purchase your tickets at MrLocario.com. Space is extremely limited, so pick up your tickets today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.